This could get pretty bad pretty quick. Now, on Friday, we saw Bitcoin get a 4% rise to the upside. It happened very quickly in a few hours, but now we're actually starting to give back most of that move. And we're right now coming down to a key area of support, which just so happens to be the Fibonacci 786 zone. And if we lose this level, like I said, things could get pretty bad pretty quickly. Why is that? Well, if we take a look at this ascending channel that we've been trading now since the 25th of December, we know that when we see tight price action that's trading in an ascending channel like this, people are trailing their stop losses under the last higher low. So we can imagine people have their stop losses under here, people have their stop losses under here, and under all of these lows, and under all of these lows. And what tends to happen if price starts to get a bigger move to the downside, we basically enter into a long squeeze where price gets a fast drop because every time one of those stop losses gets hit on the order book, it looks like a sell order and it just pushes the price back down lower. We can very, very easily give back all the gains that we've made in the past about 3 weeks trading Bitcoin. So what do we need to be looking out for right now? Well, on October 3rd, I gave this trading plan in the Casper Crew VIP Discord where we were looking for a move down to around $27,100 and then a push up to around that area of $28,000 and then looking for a bigger drop. We've actually seen that happen exactly as we were kind of planning for, right? We came down to the $27,100 level. We got a big push up to around that $28,000 level, and now we're starting to get a move to the downside. So a huge shout out to the Casper crew who took the Bitcoin long trade from the setup that we gave in advance, and who also took the Bitcoin short trade from the setup that we gave in the advance. Now here we are once again getting a move down. So what we really need to be paying attention to the downside are these lows around that $27,000 level. The reason why is because right now, for the past few days, we've seen Bitcoin trading in somewhat of a sideways range with a pretty clearly defined low and a pretty clearly defined high, which basically means if we get another move down to this area, we can also be looking for a bounce, like a fake out to the downside, and then a move back to the top of this range. So if we happen to come down to this box today or tomorrow, and we're seeing bullish divergences on market Cipher B, especially on like the 1 hour time frame where the momentum waves are getting higher as the price is getting lower into that level, then we could say, you know what, it looks like the Bitcoin price is going to hold and potentially we could see higher targets. But there's something very bearish that is forming on the chart now that gives me much concern. When we go to the 4 hour time frame, we are seeing that the momentum waves and the money flow are getting lower over time as the price is consolidating in this range. We also understand that just above us, we have a massive, massive, massive area of resistance, which is the Fibonacci retracement from the high to the low, right? If we take a look right around 29K, we can see that we've got that macro Fibonacci retracement. Now, why is this so concerning? Well, if the price gets another move to the upside, such as this, and we come into this Fibonacci golden pocket, we are setting ourselves up to see the 4 hour market Cipher B look like this, okay? The upside down Sam Bankman-Fried bearish man boob pattern, where as the price is getting higher into a key area of resistance, market Cipher B, just like SBF's chest, is getting lower over time. The money flow coming out, the red tattooed pepperoni nipples getting lower over time. And so as we're consolidating here, Bitcoin is beginning to look more and more bearish to me. And so we need to be cautious of basically looking for a rejection if we get another rise, but also being aware that if we lose this green box, it's more probable than not that we will make our way all the way back down toward the low of the range to the mid 25,000s, because we have seen, going all the way back to the middle of August, Bitcoin has been considered by the market to be fair value between 27.2 and about 25.5. And we know if we close the candle below the blue line, below 27.2, it becomes more probable than not that we can look for a move all the way back down to at least $25.5 thousand. Now, Bitcoin is right now coming to the last major area of support that we have before we see lower prices, the Fibonacci golden pocket 786 zone. If we start to lose this today, guys, I would expect that we will come back down to our green box, and then we'll really have to watch and wait to see what happens. Now, if you want to join the Casper crew where we give these trade setups in advance, a great educational group where we do multiple live streams every single day, you can go to jasoncaspertrading.com. Go ahead and click the link to join the VIP Discord. Also, if you want to get educated, check out the courses we have here. If you want to trade Bitcoin and altcoins with the best fees in the world, check out my go-to exchange, MEXC, MEXC, 0% maker order fees, 0.01% taker order fees. Also, if you want to trade stocks, commodities, Forex, indices, check out BingX, where you can trade all those assets using your Tether as margin. All right, guys, that is it for today's Bitcoin update. I do pray everybody watching and listening is super blessed. In the name of Jesus, Yeshua the Messiah, even if you are not religious, I still pray you and your family are super blessed. And I will see everybody in the next video. Peace!